のとばりに浮かぶ星が嘘の時間を示した時の振り子に欺かれて今の足場も見えないなんだかんだで消えた夢が雲の陰から顔出すなんだかんだと騙されちゃう幻想の月
Are coming from Bravo spawn, of course, and you jump down here, which is what you guys see me do very frequently. If there are mines here, if you don't have any nades on you, you can just try jumping over them. Most of the time, it should work, and it works on every single door as well, which is very fortunate. Except it just seems like I can't do it right now. All right, there you go. All right, so over here, coming from this path over here. Oh, by the way, you guys want to actually hear me talk over V-Box while I'm doing this? Make it a little bit interesting for you guys. Okay. Alright, so after these doors here, you guys can see that from this path right here, you come up to this little area here. Basically, there is, you guys probably know about this spot already. Oh, can you guys get off these box-looking things? Oh, you can just stay there, I don't really mind. As you can see, there are these little things. I'll just call them boxes for now. They look like air conditioning. Is that a logo? Copyright! Anyways, so there are these AC units right here, and if you wedge yourself over to these, then you can actually see downrange about like right here. You can see all three doors right there, and right there. If you're spawning from Bravo spawn, there will be a very high chance that there will be a camper with a sniper right here, because literally you can only see their head from your angle if you're over there. As you can see, I've got a pretty good angle compared to what Lost Angel will see on me. But I'm pretty sure Lost Angel will only be able to see the top of my basically my head and the top of my neck basically. So yes, this is technically a really good camping spot, because you have, not only can you shift around to see all three angles without moving much, but also they can't really see much of you. However, if you're someone like me who has really terrible luck and everyone sees some lotto you like no other. Oh, here's the guy shoulder peeking behind the AC unit. Let's just headshot it. First shot headshot. Then this is obviously not a very good spot for you, because you're just because pretty much the only place you'll be able to hit on, or the only place people will be able to hit on you, is your head. So it's in itself, it's a pretty good camping spot, but if you get hit at all, most likely it's gonna be a headshot. So yeah, at the same time, it's not so good at all. Yeah. Also, you can jump on these AC units to kind of wedge yourself in the corner here. Then, as you can see people running down the corridor, but I don't really know if that's pretty effective to begin with. Also, this is a pretty effective camping spot if you're coming over to Bravo, but I'll explain that later when we discuss Bravo rushing routes. So, just moving along this the rest of this initial spawn area first. As you can see, this is one of the most popular areas for campers to be, because there's a lot of things that are going on here. As you can see, this is the main entrance. This is pretty much the first place where people will go, typically speaking, anyway. And hey, you stole my M417 SP, asshole. So as you can see, you've got this Coke machine. What the hell does that say? Coke. Copyright. Anyways, so as you can see, you do have these series of Coke machines here. Oh, can you guys get out of the way, please? Yeah, thanks. So most people, a lot of people like to camp here. In fact, so many people camp here, and some people have actually gotten so good at it that some people actually have at least a 75% hit rating for people who are passing along from Bravo spawn over to the cafe on the other side, or the cafeteria. So they've gotten really good at camping here. Just let me tell you that right now. And yeah, just giving you guys fair warning here. And yeah, so basically this Coke machine will provide you some cover. You got a pretty good angle looking down that entire corridor. You see a lot of the corridor, and if you angle yourself right, you can just barely shoulder peek so that they can see you, but you can't see them if you're passing by over on Bravo spawn. And yeah, another thing about this Coke machine is that as you can see here, there is a thin glass casing. You see this glass casing right here, but if you angle yourself right here, you can actually see, you don't actually see your enemy's name tag, but you can still shoot through him, as that demonstrates. So basically, you can actually camp right here, and for people who are camping behind the other Coke machine that I'm looking at right now, you can actually get them through this like that. Yeah, sorry for killing you, but just demonstrating, sorry about that. But yeah, that just basically gives you a perfect idea of how these glass casings is still able to be shot through. So do keep that in mind. Unlike other wooden obstacles, this glass casing will not reduce the amount of damage your bullet does. Like if you wallbang someone through like other material like wood or certain sheets of metal, then it'll reduce the amount of damage your gun will do to your target. However, the glass seems to not be able to do that, so you'll still be able to kill someone in 4 shots. Or I have that in 417 SB. So in any case, glass doesn't reduce the amount of damage that to bullets that are passing through it. So this is obviously one of the more popular camping spots. If you do find a lot of people camping here, don't be surprised. Just take them out or knife them, whatever you want to do. So moving on to this area. This is actually quite a popular spot for turrets, for specs on Alpha side who would like to set up turrets for anti-rusher methods. This spot is really good because if you place a turret, like say right here, then not only will this turret be able to watch all the entrances here, but also if you try to chuck nades over here, typically speaking, unless it's a really well placed nade, then the turret will not be able to be destroyed. Basically, you have to go in there and specifically toss a frag at it, or you're just gonna have to come in here and shoot it or knife it to death or whatever you need to do to take it out. This is a really one of the best turret spots in Oil Rig, I want to say, because this really will protect all angles. Like I've had lots of trouble with when I'm rushing down to the balcony down here, I jump down, and as soon as I see a turret, I immediately make a break for the spawn, because I know that the turret will still be able to see me, even if I'm like all the way over here. The turret will start opening fire. So if you guys are specs and you want to be assholes, make sure to place a turret like in this general area. It will really help a lot, go a long way to helping you maintain a little bit of self-defense, but just a layer of defense if you guys choose to camp here. And yeah, you guys don't want to deal with rushers, and put a turret right here. No, I'm not trying to promote using turrets, because if you do, you're a fag. And guys, stop firing your guns randomly, please. I don't mind you running around a lot, but just don't shoot. So moving on to this area, I know I'm being real specific and anal about all these minute details, but I told you to stop firing, Alexandria. This little area right here, you'll typically find people kind of camping in this corner right here, or camping right here or something like that. Maybe they'll camp right here and they'll pop out with a sniper rifle and fire a bullet, and then hop back in, and then hop back out and fire a bullet and hop back in, as he's demonstrating for us very nicely right there. Though there is a very bad reason why you should not stay here if you are in an all permitted game, and I will demonstrate to you guys. I will demonstrate to you why that is the case later on when we discuss Bravo rushing routes and possible nade spots. I probably gave that away right away, but in any case, if you do choose to stand here, though, you will be able to see people who are rushing and taking that balcony route that I love to take. Can you get off my head, please? If you will be able to see people coming around the corner from the bridge, the outside bridge, and the people coming down from the what is it, the balcony area. And if you guys do shift your angle over here, you can be able to pick off people who are camping like right there. This is a really good shot spot for people who are sniping over there and they're kind of careless and they don't realize that they're still able to be shot at from this angle. Do keep in mind though that the further out you go here, the more exposed, the more of a chance you'll be seen by people who are sniping down the corridor. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, so heading over to the stairs here. Okay, so this room is probably with the showers, this will probably be your best bet at putting meds, and maybe like a sneaky ninja turret right here. If people on Bravo spawn are trying to sneak through here, if they're rushing to spawn, you can just put a turret up on these lockers here, or a turret like in the corner here, and they'll shoot at people who are rushing by, who are from Bravo and aren't supposed to be here. Then it's a pretty good way to counter them, because this is a pretty high traffic area, surprisingly enough, for the enemy. Because at the same time that it's a good spot for you guys, or you guys on Alpha, that is, it's a really good spot for Bravo, because think about it, it's a really tight spaced corridor. People who are coming from the spawn into here will probably not expect you to be here. So what people from Bravo can do, I'll discuss this again later, but what people from Bravo can do is just camp right here and just blast you as soon as they see people walking through, or they can just camp right here and just scope down with whatever assault rifle they got, and just spray people as they come through. And that is why you need to be careful when you're walking through here. You always want to expect someone to be waiting for it here with their guns blazing or something like that. Can you guys stop firing, please? I think I mentioned that already. So Yeah, other than that, this is a pretty secluded area. If you're really good at keeping your enemies out of your spawn, this is one of your most secure areas to have meds or something like that back here. Because pretty much if you put meds back here, there's no way that nades or something like that will be able to get them unless enemies toss them from down here. So moving on to these stairs. These stairs are very hazardous.
What the